Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. See a few of them during your at bat.
And the home opener is underway. Yeah. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now, Colson Montgomery. Swings through that one for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground, base hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And the White Sox strike first. It's 3-0. Here's a big power threat. Munetaka Murakami.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Way out front for strike two. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jonathan Aranda now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Off the plate, ball one.
That pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Batting 7th, second baseman Brooks.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brooks Lee getting ready to hit.
Ball, that's down.
Aranda stands at second with 2 gone. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Bader under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill in this one, Brian Wu.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play.
No, inside. Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
That one
That's
misses, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Trey Turner now. Nice grab. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Ball 1.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Second inning set to go. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it's fouled away.
Ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that skips in the dirt. Late on that fastball. There's a swing and a drive. Bader racing after it. And in one hops the wall. And he starts off the second with a double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's JT Realmuto.
Ball. Down.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Up the middle. One out in the second. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Justin Crawford. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Over to first. And that's an out. Now the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
DeLuca on third with 2 out.
Ball, that's outside.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. That's inside. Wu, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021.
Ball 2.
Two now. Just
Ball
misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Crawford under this one, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ground ball right side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top half of the 3rd inning, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Foul ball.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Murakami in the box now, takes strike 1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Andy Pajes, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Witt scores.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle. Even on ground balls, so a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Pajes, the base runner at first with 1 out. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. So up now for Chicago, Brooks Lee. Fly to center his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Yep,
Well, the good thing so
out.
far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. And that is low for ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down at the plate. Johnny DeLuca doubled his first time.
That's the ball.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Man at first, 1 away. Grounded to third. Could be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. You know, these Phils, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 0-2. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. Foul ball there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
Oh, you can tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
And now here is Marcelo Mayer. Cortez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side. Witt for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto. Ripped, but it curls foul.
You know, these White Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And a good start to the inning. And he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the White
So the
Sox,
batting order
center
turns
fielder,
over.
Justin
Now
Crawford.
Justin Crawford, 1 for 2. In the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. So now
Up next
with
for
one
the
away
White
and a man at
Sox, third
second.
baseman,
Now it's going to be
Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery. Ball
Nope.
one and a pitch
That's
inside.
inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one to first. Harper takes it to the bag, and now 2 gone. And now it's
Up
Bobby
next
Witt
for the
Jr.
White Sox,
He's already homered
shortstop
here in this
Bobby
one.
Witt Jr.
Ball 1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That one hammered left field, carrying well. It's gone over the left field wall. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball! That pitch is out.
That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. Out number 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
That's a ball.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Now he breaks his bat. Ouch, that one drilled him. His throw is
Safe,
not
he's
in
good.
time, an infield single. And they'll go back to check on the right-hander now. And at first, Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Base knock center field. And now 2 aboard.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the
2
Phillies,
on with 1
first
out.
baseman,
Here
Bryce
comes Bryce Harper. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. In the air, right field, Pajes on the move. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the fifth inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Trey Jameson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And the batter now, Jonathan Aranda. He's already homered in this game.
Hey!
Aranda in his third season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So digging in, Brooks Lee.
Second baseman, Brooks Lee.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball, right field. Pajes gets under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
This to third, Montgomery. Gets it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Carlos Cortez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Slides for the stop, fires to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6, Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses. Ball 1.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show They're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Makes a leap and grab for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Crawford in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Makes the catch for the second out. Colson Montgomery will hit next. 1 for 3.
Hey!
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He sends it out of here. And they're on the board. It's 8-1. Next to hit, Dalen Lyle. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe. And that's his third hit. Here's Turner now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field. Well, these Phillies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Takes it in for the out.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything, and that can lead to a lot of mistakes. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Now pitching for
The pitcher on here, Chris Murphy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Schwarber swings through it for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. Kyle Schwarber goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-3. 1 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. one fouled off. Inside, almost got him. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder.
So man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important, like getting back into this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And now Bader up to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Bader kind of played his college ball. Jordan Leisure takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. Just missed.
Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Lined into right. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Luke Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that is out of play.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. And here's the slugger who starts at DH. Munetaka Murakami. 0 for 3 in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Right fielder, Andy Pajes.
That bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Ball. That's outside.
And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to right, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Pajes off of first with 2 away. That one misses. 3-1. Late with the swing there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that one hit to first. The tag, and he's out. And that'll do it. Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. The White Sox going with a new arm, Grant Taylor.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ball 1.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Phillies, left
Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Ball, that's out.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He's got it. And there's 1 down. 1 out, man at first. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Into center. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Schwarber at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. In the air, left side. DeLuca under it. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the 8th. Brooks Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that one clips the corner. Up the middle, Turner. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Johnny DeLuca steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Langoliers collects, fires to first. Out on the drop, third strike. 2 gone.
Up next for the White
2
Sox,
outs, base is
catcher,
empty.
JT
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swings through that.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
In the dirt, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for Chicago.
Back to the top of the order. And now the center fielder. Justin Crawford. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Miller.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Luis Robert Jr. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Miller, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Ball 1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And the count 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Outfield deep here, tried to prevent anything over their heads. New pitcher for the White Sox, Taylor Clark.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there are two outs. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. Just missed.
Outside.
That's off the mark, and that's ball two. In the air to left center, DeLuca under it, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Chicago.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Hammered, base hit, and now two aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And here is Munetaka Murakami. The 1-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Cut on and miss. Good change up right there. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Two aboard with one out. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Justin Slayton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's in. Ball two.
And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Two on, one out. This one in the air right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. And there are two down. Now at the plate, Jonathan Aranda. puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 9. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Popped up. Lee has a beat on it. And there's one away. So up next, Carlos Cortez.
Second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
The 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
That one missing inside. And there's a foul ball. On the ground, Mydroth. Phillies have just one out remaining.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Meyer in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. Hit in the air, left field. DeLuca settles under this one. That's the ball game. Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthiest sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining on some L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is off. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun. That's everyone.